Malaya Graham, and I am 10 years old. Welcome to my master student session. I'm going to play for you, Are You Sleeping?
All right, so for the most part, that was pretty good, but you had that one part that you had to repeat where I don't know what happened. I don't know if I don't think you move your hand, but you played it a little bit differently. So just make sure that when you get to the repeat part, that when it's da-na-na-na-na-na, that part, make sure you play it the same way as you did the first time. That was the only thing that I really saw on that song. But other than that, it was it was good. So Malaya, what made you want to play the piano?
What made me want to play the piano is I really see people playing the piano. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. So my grandma signed me up to play the piano, and I was shocked when she told me because I was
Oh,
really excited.
oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad that you are like modeling yourself after other people that you've seen. So with that being said, do you have any favorite musicians or artists, musical artists that you like? They don't have to be people who play the piano. It can be anyone.
Not really, because I listen to like most of like everything. So it's like very hard to choose which one.
Right. So I'm kind of the same way. They call it eclectic, where you like so many different things and styles. And so you just like a whole lot of different styles of music. What do you find is the most challenging part of playing the piano? What do you need to really practice on?
The part that I really need to practice on is when I'm using both hands. And then I'm at one part of the piano and I have to go all the way to the next part. I have to move my hand. That's pretty challenging.
Oh, okay. That's interesting that you said that because your sister said the same thing, had the same thing that she thought was difficult. And by the way, uh, you're not seeing the same person doing it twice. It's twins, and they're twin sisters. So before it was Milan, right now we're talking to Malaya, and they are identical twins. So other than piano, what other interests do you have?
Other interests that I have are dancing and drawing like my sister because like it's pretty fun. And I'm very competitive with board games.
Ooh. All right, so you find that you are a competitive person, huh? You're just gonna make sure that you win, right?
Not all the time, but most.
Well, I mean, when it's a game where it's a competition, then you do, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, I understand. I understand because when you're playing a board game, you want to win. You don't play to lose. You play to win. So what kind of dancing do you do?
I do praise dancing.
Do you do it with your church?
Yes.
Okay, so what made you get into praise dancing?
I really like dancing. I was dancing before when I was like a few years, like when I was like 4 years old, and I was 7. And then my grandma, like at the piano, she surprised me when I was going with, with my praise dance. That I was gonna be a praise dancer. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So then my first praise dance session, I was pretty nervous because it's like my first day and I didn't know anyone there. So they told me that it was okay if I was nervous, and then I felt way better for my second session.
Okay. So the first time that you had to praise dance in front of the church, were you nervous?
Yes, but when I got on this stage, I was like very excited.
Right, because you're in front of a lot of people. So It was your first time. But after you did it that first time, were you nervous anymore when you did it?
No, because I knew if I did it before, I could do it again.
Okay, that's a good philosophy. I like that. You did it before, you can do it again.
I hope you enjoyed my master's student session. See you at the virtual recital January 16th.